Pitfire commentary number 390. What the fuck? Oh, I guess it was like, I don't know if it was paused or what, or if he like had a theater mode. But Pitfire commentary number 390, N64px has sent in Motocross. I don't think I've ever had Motocross on my channel before. I think I've had racing plenty of times, but clearly we got some motocross in this motherfucker. And with being 390, there are only 10 more videos to go. That's it. We are almost at the end of the Hipfire commentary series. Everyone's already submitted their videos, already got up to 399, so it's not like anyone could submit any more. Of course, 400 gonna be something special. But in any event, he's in 22nd place. Please tell me you do better than the motherfucker who finished in fucking 17th just doing the goddamn F1. What the fuck is this, man? Is all my final videos gonna be a bunch of racing? Actually, no. I still got fucking Tree Hugger left, so I'll guarantee you that'll be some crazy Japanese cunt punch shit. I think. Well, wipe out. That's like fucking Gran Turismo. You died kind of shit, man. You better make a grand comeback in the next 10 fucking minutes just so that you could not finish in last fucking place, man. Because, yeah, you gotta haul ass to get back in this motherfucker, man. Anyway, like I was saying, this is part of the whole end of the Hipfire commentary series. You know, I'm seriously thinking of probably cutting down to maybe 2 videos per week in the next coming weeks. You know, not too long ago, I wrote in one of my in my comment sections that it's only 10 weeks to go. However, it looks like it's going to be quicker than that. Apparently, doctors are thinking it's going to be even earlier. So it's quite possible that I'm probably going to have the arrivals come a little bit earlier than expected. Now, I'm still going to go through all the way to the end of my channel. That's no question about it. There's still plenty of things that I want to go through. You know, we're going to get through all the Hipfire commentaries. That's without question. I'm going to get through a final question and answer session. A couple videos that I want to do. Ooh, oh yeah, that shit hurts. Oh man, as a snowboarder, I know that fucking feeling right there, man. If you don't land on the downslope of a hill, oh man, does that hurt. Now I can only imagine how much that hurts on a bike, because that's just going to compress right into your fucking nuts. You don't want to land too far on any one of these jumps. You have to time it perfectly, and you keep taking these turns way too wide, man. Now apparently you have more speed than the other bikes because you're able to catch up to them, but you drive like shit. Oh, seriously, man, he's like all over the place. And why? And maybe people who do motocross can tell me, is he jumping in the air like that just for tricks and whatnot? I see these would just fuck with you, because this, you have to like pretty much hold the bike with just your thighs at that point. You can't let your nuts touch the fucking seat. You let your nuts touch the seat, you're fucked. You see right there, oh yeah, he didn't compress on that one, but I was like with that earlier one where you just absolutely destroyed yourself on that shit. So he's making a comeback, I see. I don't know, I'm trying to see how many laps there are. I don't see it, man. But anyway, like I was saying, I have a whole bunch of videos that I'm still going to go through all the way to the end, but I'm thinking I might cut it down to 2 videos a week. We have told you, once you guys see the question and answer session, I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to roll out the question and answer session the day they arrive. And that's like going to be the indicator, like, yeah, it's coming to a close. Now, I've said it before, even when my kids are born, I'm still going to post a couple videos. It's going to go all the way pretty much to right to the point where I know that I'm not getting any fucking sleep. Any parent understands and has told you you're not going to get sleep at a certain point. So I'm anticipating that. So when I start feeling delirious, that's when I'm most likely going to start closing things down. I already know what my final, I already got the whole finale of what I'm going to do in this motherfucker, man. That's another video for another day. We'll talk about that down the road. Anyway, N64, I don't know, you named yourself after one of the worst consoles in history. You know, I had an N64, I'm not going to lie. I believe I had maybe 2 or 3 games on it. GoldenEye is obviously the one game the console's always going to be known for, but I think I had a Star Wars racer game, and I had a Donkey Kong game or whatever it was, you know, where you could like play against, it was like a local co-op, you know, couch co-op, but the Star Wars racer game, the pod racer, my god, that shit was fucking hard as hell, because you could get past the first couple levels with Anakin Skywalker's pod race, but after that, man, you were fucked. But otherwise, the console is one of the, has a little bit of infamy in history, is the fact that it went up against Sony's PlayStation 1, and the fact that Sony, look at them just bumping motherfuckers. Are you able to do that in motocross? Are you able to bump people out of the way? Like that right there? Wouldn't that be a penalty? I'm not sure how it works, but I'm pretty sure you can't bump a motherfucker. Oh, you bump a motherfucker, because look, if your tires touch, I'm pretty sure someone's bound to spin out. Ooh, you almost head first right into the floor on that one. You're seriously making a good comeback here. So I'm assuming in the next, what, the race is about half over, you're going to be able to overtake everybody in this bitch? But anyway, what the fuck was I talking? Oh, N64. So, and when N64 came out, it actually went up against PlayStation 1. And I remember I bought an N64 before I bought PlayStation. I was like, what's this PlayStation shit? I'm not too worried about it. They have a disc. Woohoo, they have a big disc. Not too worried about a disc. Then you saw Final Fantasy 7 on the motherfucker. My friend had Final Fantasy 7. I was like, ooh, this is nice. So that's obviously the story. I think I've told that before of how I got into PlayStation. I saw Final Fantasy 7 and I was like, yep, getting that console, absolutely. I had N64, and even when I had N64, I was still actually playing some Super Nintendo games because some of the Super Nintendo games were absolutely fantastic. I used to do a season. I took every team and I was playing Tecmo Super Baseball. Every team. I was playing player against player, you know, trying to play fair, have each team, you know, if you hit home runs, you beat the other team, cool, whatever it was. You know, I just threw fastballs. So I was still playing that game, trying to get through an entire season of team versus team versus team. Man, that shit took forever. I had done that with Tecmo Super Bowl, you know, the football game. Obviously, football is a lot shorter of a season than baseball, because baseball is just absolutely mind-boggling how many fucking games you have to play. But I was going after it, just trying to beat every fucking team in that game, and man, did it take a toll on me. It took years to finish the one fucking season, man. And the team that ended up winning the fucking World Series was the Braves in that game, because the Braves were like massively stacked. Oh, the Braves were stacked in that fucking game. But in any event, man, so I didn't have too many N64 games, but naturally, the few that I did have, you know, I really didn't play, because then PlayStation came out, and I was playing PlayStation. And I see in the background, he took over first place. So now it's just a matter of holding that shit. So you came from all the way in, I don't even remember, 20-something place. You passed all these computer riders, so clearly you did better than the last dude who was doing fucking F1. But in all fairness, F1 on mine, ooh, damn. That one like almost stalled you out right there. But on F1, Monte Carlo, the Monaco course, it's almost impossible to pass people. Ooh, yep, can't land like that. You know, like I said, man, when you do jumps off of, so again, we got to get into why the fuck he's going sideways. I don't get it. When you're a snowboarder, you know you have to land on the downslope. If you land on the upswing of a hill, oh man, the compression on your legs, your hips, your fucking lower spine, it hurts like hell. So I can only imagine it's the same feeling on a bike. And obviously I've ridden bikes. I haven't done super jumps like this on a bike, but obviously I know what it's like. But clearly you have to hold the bike with your thighs and then just hope to fuck you don't crush your nuts. Oh, you have to hope like hell you don't bust your shit open like that, man. So getting back into why, is there a reason why he kicks out like that? Why he kicked the bike out like that? Does it make you more aerodynamic? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it makes you more aerodynamic. I'm not sure if it prevents people from passing you. It's not body control in the air, because why would you want the bike sideways? I mean, aside from, the only thing I can tell is that it's pushing you in the direction that, ooh, you got lucky on that one. The only thing that I can tell is that it pushes you in the direction that you want to go. That way you can line up the next turn a lot easier. So right here, yeah, so I could tell, oof, again, he's landing on the top of those hills. He's turning, that's the only thing that I can think of, but does physics actually allow you to do that shit? Like in the air, if you turn your body, you're not going to go in that direction. Trust me, I know this as a fucking snowboarder. Just because you're turning your body in a direction in midair doesn't mean you're going to go in that direction. It just means you're going to fucking fall in that direction. That's all it means. So clearly, I don't get... This reminds me of, like, you know, when you play Tiger Woods golf and you're able to control the ball in the air and go exactly where you want it to go. And it's like, yeah, golf doesn't work like that. I used to do that shit all the time, man. But anyway, getting back into his race, I see he's got the final lap. He's got a good lead on these motherfuckers. So what do? They said main event, so I assume... I don't know how motocross works, but it seems like there's a timer, and then once you get through that timer, then whatever the timer is at that point, it's like, yep, that's final lap. That's the only thing that I noticed around here. I don't know if that's how real motocross works. I really don't. So I assume that's the finish line right there around that corner. So you're going to swing around this corner, and now you're going to hit the final, and that was it. Yeah, so he wins. So Monster Energy. Of course Monster Energy will be a fucking sponsor of this shit. So, I don't know, was that an actual character, or did you hip fire? So 10 laps, 26 points. I guess you're doing some kind of circuit or whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't know if those are real racers or not. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I don't know anything about motocross other than you're riding a fucking dirt bike around a goddamn track. So anyway, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.